I'm in the mood to do this actually, I'm in a pretty funny mood. Alright Greg, what are you going to do, yeah? When I finish my little speech, I'm just going to pick the camera up, point it at me and I'm going to hot whip in that.
Do you want to move this in?
Yeah. Oi! Shh! I'm trying to film over here. Alright, we're in the Gold Coast, Australia, and I'm about to teach you how to do a tail whip on various things. It's a pretty intermediate trick. You need to be able to obviously fly out of a ramp and have a decent idea of how to go in the air and just stay under a bit of control and stuff before you can tail whip. If you want to pull some chicks, I suggest you learn some tail whips. You know, they like the old spinning of the bike and that, so I'm going to teach you some tail whips, so let's go. No, you can have my number in a bit, hold on. Shh. In a bit. Alright, so first up, I'm going to show you a tail whip. In case you don't know what a tail whip is, it's where you keep holding your handlebars and your bike does a full 360. But I'll show you anyway, so. Oh no, that was a bike flip. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Ready? Alright, so the first thing you'd want to learn is when you start flying out on the transition, you want to move your arms around in a circle, like go Harry. You ready? Alright, I'll show you. So that obviously will make your bike spin round in a circle. Now, if you got that, then the chances are you could probably pull a tail whip that day. But it just depends how committed you are. Like when you got the basic idea of how to rotate the tail whip, you want to start concentrating on being over the front of your bike. Like you want to, if your bike's too, oi! Shh. These SLRs these days, you know what I mean? All right, so if your bike's too far away from you, when the rotation comes around, it's going to be over there. So you're going to be trying to get on a bike, but you can't reach. So the first thing you need to do is make sure your bike's underneath you, like directly underneath you. Like I'll try and not land this tail whip, but just get it like underneath me. You see, now if your bike's underneath you, what you'll actually do is you'll probably just drop onto the pedals. If you're committed, you'll find if it's underneath you enough when you're doing the tail whip, you'll fall towards the pedals, and that's like the first step where you've got to be like, if it's too far away, you ain't gonna pull it because you can't reach it. You know what I mean? So, I wouldn't even know what to go about teaching tail whip actually. All right, so majority of people probably do a tail whip when they're first trying, and instead of putting their front foot, so I'm left foot forward, instead of putting their left foot on, they'll actually panic so much about getting their foot over the frame, they'll always aim for this pedal. And so instead of it coming into your feet like this, they'll actually reach over and do this, but then that doesn't help you because your cranks have moved, so you can no longer step where you wanted to step, you know what I mean? Your cranks have then dropped from being like level to being like that, which is people's main problem. What you want to try and do, what you want to concentrate on the most is catching front foot first, so no matter where the tail whip is, always keep an eye on your pedals and just aim for your front foot. Like I'll show you one now, and if you watch it, me left pedal it'll come to me foot, like my foot will be waiting for me left pedal. See what I mean? Does that make sense? Alright.
I'm sorry, but that did not just happen.
What happened?
Chance hit the wall right on his feet.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Did you just run around the wall ride? Hold up. We're having a break. Run around the wall ride. Right, back to tail whips. Right, so one of your main factors is to make sure that you level out before you tail whip, otherwise your bike will just go straight up in the air and it'll end up over there like before. For me, the best thing is take off, level out, keep an eye on your pedals all the way around. Like you want to just watch your pedals and aim for your front foot. Your front foot's the most important thing. If you could be getting over the frame, but it'll take you a year to land them. But you could just aim for your front foot and you might get it first go. It's just one of those things. I'll do another one. Congratulations. You might be able to tail whip now. If not, go out and try one.